Hey, it's Cassie from Curry Honda in Chicopee. You're listening to the Bax Nagle podcast on Rock 102. Come see us at Curry Honda for the best selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Experience the best at Curry Honda. Thanks for listening.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 5:55, and Tom Petty with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Heat advisory will be in effect from 11 this morning until 8 p.m. tomorrow. Sunny and humid with a high of 90 today, 92 for a high tomorrow. It is 66 right now in downtown Springfield.
Now, here are your choices. We could either do Tollywood Trash now, or we could do it later.
Maybe we should do it later.
You think so?
Yeah.
Gives a little more
maybe
time.
After 6. You know what? It's Thursday. It's the end of the week.
Yeah, exactly. We've worked 4 straight days in a row, and I really feel my nose has gone right to the grindstone. I want to take the whole day slow. That's why we'll do open line Thursday today.
Oh, yeah. Both times.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Oh, man. This is like the lazy summer of Bax and Nagle.
We are giving it to you hard by the haunches today.
Yeah. So, I had a little trouble. More so than normal getting here today.
It's just another day, Steve.
Is it just another day?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll get through it all. It's all good.
Can we talk about something?
Sure, yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Nothing but time. Well, I don't know. What you got going on?
Well, I'll be at River, a waterfront restaurant, tomorrow night and Saturday night for an 8 p.m. show. If you want tickets for that, it's comedycraftbeer.com. It's in an old Xerox building. It's this really bougie. I don't even know if anybody's actually in the office building.
I don't know.
But the first floor is like a couple of restaurants, and one of them happens to be this River, which is on the river. Did you know that?
I assume so,
Yeah.
but you can never really assume. My question is this, and I think I've asked this before. If you're in the Xerox building and you steal another comic's material, are you making copies?
I think you probably are. And I think it's okay. It's allowed there.
It's maybe the only place in the world where that's allowed.
Right. Yeah. This is the place where you make copies. Making copies.
Here comes Surprise Carlos Mencia, and
he's headlining.
Isn't there all the time?
He's headlining there Sunday. But no, that should be a good time. And another turn of events on Saturday morning. I'm going to be hawking meat out of the back of a truck.
So I heard.
Yeah.
How'd you get? Well, I know it's not how did you get so lucky. Yeah. You leaped at the chance to do it.
Listen, the backyard butchers are back, baby. And you want to come and try some of my sweet meat? You can meet me in a parking lot in Southwick.
That sounds totally legitimate. I'm so sad I won't be able to be joining you.
Is the thing in there yet, or is it?
Yeah. Well, apparently the information is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get 20 ribeyes for $39. That's going to be good eating.
It is.
Save on bulk meat specials, and for a limited time, get 2 pounds of crab legs for $39.
See, a deal you can't beat.
And you're going to be there from 9 to 11.
Where exactly is this again?
The hungriest place in the world, the Tractor Supply lot in Southwick with backyard butchers.
Yeah, see, you're right there at Tractor Supply. You can.
You're thinking meat. You're thinking Tractor Supply.
That meat is so fresh. They slaughtered it at the Tractor Supply, and they're going to be serving it up. They freeze it, flash freeze it, and then they sell it out of the back of the truck.
Because you want it to be fresh.
Yeah. So join me not only for a comedy show, but to buy my meat. It's meat, Steve Nagle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be a line. There'll be a line outside the tent.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5:59 at Rock 102.
The Summit View now.
And now, Bax's View from the Couch, brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware, your grilling destination. Weber, Big Green Egg, Uni Pizza Ovens, and Traeger Wood-Fired Grills.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. How the heck are you? Folks, I don't know where this comes from, but there are some people out there who are under the false impression that Massachusetts-based sports fans are insufferably bitter, obnoxiously jaded, and consumed with a bile-spewing hostility. I frankly have no idea where these miserable rat bastards are getting these sorts of ideas, but that is the reputation that we have. It's as if people have this notion that we simply can't be satisfied with anything. And that's absolutely not true. I'm more than satisfied with the Celtics, Sox, Patriots, and Bruins. That is until they screw things up, which they ritualistically do. For example, when the Celtics traded Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks last month, there were many who believed it was a lopsided trade since the only thing they got out of it was George Niang, who in comparison is no Kristaps Porzingis. Now, George happens to be a native of Lawrence, Mass. That's a town that makes Springfield look like the bougie section of Longmeadow. Yesterday, Niang appeared on the OG's podcast and said as a Massachusetts native, he does not expect to be warmly embraced by Celtics fans due to the nature of his arrival, saying, quote, "They don't give a crap if I'm from Boston or not. They're like, you just took our unicorn and replaced him with a minivan. Get the F out of here." Kid, don't sell yourself short. It's the sort of spunky attitude that's either going to win us all over or it's going to be the thing that we can't stand about you. Either way, I think it's important to note that George has often been referred to as the minivan, a nickname he's been using for a number of years. Why? Who cares? The fact of the matter is this. He comes at a significantly cheaper price tag, as nearly every kid from Lawrence usually does. But does that mean he sucks? I don't know. If it does, it'll be for many other reasons. But for the moment, I'm already starting to appreciate his negative hometown attitude, and frankly, I think he's going to fit in just fine. Until the season begins, and then all bets are off. But hey, enough of my yapping. Sports brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware. Cooking outdoors, Rocky's has got all the grills and griddles and outdoor ovens you're going to need. And the grill specialist over there at every Rocky's store and Liberty Street is Dwayne. That's your guy. Good people, rock solid service at every Rocky's Ace Hardware. I'm Bax. That's my view from the couch.
Rock 102.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock at 6:13, and Guns N' Roses with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
It is going to be very hot today. Heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. tomorrow. Hot and humid with a high of 90 today. Tomorrow, hot and humid with a high of 92. It is 66 right now in downtown Springfield.
Now, for those of you who are just joining us, we're going to do Hollywood trash here because, we're running a little bit behind last hour.
Yeah.
So there you go. So let me start it like nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened.
Hollywood Trash is brought to you by Western Mass Masons. Call them for all your foundation and chimney needs.
Somehow you still care about what's happening in Hollywood. So from Tinseltown, 3,000 miles away, it's Steve Nagle's Hollywood Trash.
Man, it seems like everybody is feeling the loss of Ozzy. Even Kermit the Frog gave him his props on the Muppets Facebook page. I know you follow that.
I do.
He said, no one rocked harder than the great Ozzy Osbourne. Every time we bumped into Ozzy over the years, he made us feel just as cool as he was.
That's very true. You can imagine that Ozzy loved the Muppets.
Wasn't that the episode of Sesame Street where Luis choked out Maria in a drug-fueled rage?
No, I believe that's the day that either Mr. Hooper or Gordon snorted a bunch of ants off the sidewalk on Sesame Street.
Ants. We loved
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ants.
I saw a meme yesterday of it was the Count, where Ozzy was about to bite the head off of Rubber Bat, and the Count is just like, no, don't. Anyway, he also mentioned Ozzy's duet with Miss Piggy on a cover of Born to Be Wild for the Kermit Unpigged album. Meanwhile, Lady Gaga and her dancers took their final bout of Crazy Train during the Mayhem Ball Show in San Francisco Tuesday night, and Chris Martin played Black Sabbath's Changes in Nashville. But nobody's caught on camera having an affair.
Is anyone stunned that Chris Martin from Coldplay would know a single Black Sabbath song, including Changes?
Hey, you know what? You talk about good publicity. That whole affair thing was the best thing to happen to Coldplay.
But it doesn't make Coldplay good.
Yeah, but now more people are exposed to their music because of it.
People go to the shows because they want to see who else is cheating on their wives.
Wolfgang Van Halen and his band Mammoth played Mama, I'm Coming Home during a gig in Hartford. Tributes are even coming in from the world of sports. Major League Baseball posted Ozzy's frankly terrible rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game with Sharon at Wrigley Field in 2003. That was a pretty bad rendition.
What are you going to do?
And the New England Patriots thanked him for letting them use Crazy Train as their entrance theme.
Been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, well,
I'm telling you, it's a total turnaround of public persona. I'm telling you, people hated that guy when he first went solo.
Yeah.
Hated him. And now look at him.
well, he's a beloved icon.
He is a beloved icon of the entire planet. Incredible.
Ozzy had a really cool take on how he wanted his funeral to go down. He said his family could do whatever they want as long as it makes them happy, because funerals are for the living. He said, I honestly don't care what they play at my funeral. They can put a medley of Justin Bieber, Susan Boyle, and We Are the Diddy Men if it makes them happy.
Well put.
But in the other interviews, he says that he'd like his funeral to be a celebration and not a mope fest. And he said he'd like them to play a Beatles song, possibly A Day in the Life.
That's a good song.
Oh, and he said it would be fun to play a video of him asking his doctor for a second opinion.
Funny to the end.
I'm going to record mine right now.
Right now?
Yeah. Ask for a second opinion.
Can you wait until we get out of here first?
No. I'm just saying, you do it now, and it'll be ready to rock and roll when you're done.
Well, that's morbid as hell.
He did it.
That's Ozzy.
And he also said it would be fun to... I don't know. In other Ozzy news, paramedics reportedly tried for 2 hours to save Ozzy's life, and a Birmingham bridge that pays tribute to Black Sabbath has become a memorial site. Drake, who played Birmingham last night, stopped by the bridge and poured one out for Ozzy. I hate the Drake.
I know.
One more note on Ozzy's death that's either morbid or strangely beautiful. Ozzy's last performance at the Back to the Beginning show went down July 5th. He died July 22nd. That's 17 days. Ozzy's dear friend Lemmy from Motorhead played his last gig in Berlin on December 11, 2015. He died on December 28th, 17 days later. I don't know how that's... It's just so weird. They died 17 days after their last performance.
I know.
I don't think that just happened to be that way.
By the way, there has been almost no mention of the death of former Golden Earring guitar player George Cummins, who died at the age of 77.
I thought he went to Milwaukee after he did a stint here on Rock 102.
No, that's Dave Coombs.
Oh.
This is George Cummins. Cummins? K-O-O-Y-M-A-N-S is Dutch.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, well... You know, they had their hits.
Yeah, they did. Malcolm Jamal Warner's death could have been even more tragic because he was swimming with his 8-year-old daughter when he drowned. They got into a rip current in Limon, Costa Rica, but a surfer was able to save Malcolm's daughter. By the time Warner was pulled to shore by a lifeguard and another surfer, he was too far gone. They gave him CPR for 45 minutes, but it was not useful. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Malcolm was very secretive about his wife and daughter.
Sad story, too.
That's a horrible story.
Terrible.
I mean, you're lucky somebody was there for the kid, at least. And they could have been a double drowning. But still, to watch, have your dad
it's
dying
all,
for... Oh, God.
No, thanks.
Let's see. Paramount has been accused of pandering to President Trump thanks to its $16 million settlement over a 60-minute story, plus the firing of Stephen Colbert. And on Tuesday, they finalized a $1.5 billion deal with South Park for streaming rights and 5 more years of shows. And how did South Park repay them? On last night's season premiere, they absolutely skewered Trump, conservatives, and even Paramount itself. In the episode, Trump is in a sexual relationship with Satan, just like Saddam Hussein used to be. He's also shown naked with a very tiny penis. In the episode, Trump sues South Park, and eventually they reach a settlement, but part of it includes them doing pro-Trump PSAs. Then they ran the first PSA, which is a live-action video of a Trump impersonator in the desert. At the end, he strips naked and shows a very small penis. Do you think he'll freak out about that one?
Maybe, but I don't think it's going to have much. Not going to stop him.
He could. Let's see. You ready for the Kim Kardashian thing?
I am.
She's pushing for the Menendez brothers' release again.
Okay.
You know, she wants them out. We owe them justice.
Well, she must have something to say.
Oh, my God. The last time I begged for Two Brothers to be released when Ray J double-teamed me with his reflection in the mirror and that sex tape you can purchase on YouPorn for $39.95.
They look exactly alike.
They do.
Caitlin?
Well, I never got that down and dirty with your mother, Chris Kim, but I once dove into her split pea sea casserole and came up with whistling ham. I rode that skin slide like a Six Flags log flume after chili night.
What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is I turned that hatchback into a stretch limo with nothing but elbow grease and a jar of expired duck butter. Quack. And that is your Hollywood trash on Rock 102.
Get ready for your family summer adventure with Curry Honda in Chicopee. Hi, it's Cassie, and we want you to hit the road in the all-new 2026 Honda Passport, built for rugged trails and packed with style. Available in vibrant colors to match your vibe. Or pack everyone up in the new Honda Odyssey, the ultimate family minivan with a spacious interior, rear seat entertainment, and cabin watch to keep your kids in check. Come get your dream ride at Curry Honda in Chicopee on Memorial Drive or online at curryhondamass.com.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 627, and Jimi Hendrix with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Liam has the forecast, and Liam will tell you.
This week on Baxi's Musical Podcast, my guest has been Agawam's very own Mike Baggetta. Mike is a great guitar player. He's in a band called MSSV. They've just released their third album called On and On. It's a band with him and Mike Watt from the Minutemen and Stephen Hodges, the drummer for Tom Waits and the Fabulous Thunderbirds. Really cool interview and a really unique story behind that band. You can hear it on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, the Rock 102 YouTube channel, and at rock102.com. Next week, my guest is drummer Terry Graham. He used to play with the Gun Club, the Cramps, and a band called The Bags. Got a book that's been out for a number of years called Punk Like Me. He's got a brand new podcast on YouTube called Electric Angel Lounge. It's a really amazing interview. Definitely check that out on Monday. Again, all brought to you by Metro Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram at Chicopee and Rock 102 Springfield's Classic Rock.
Sweet.
Okay?
You ready to laugh?
I am.
Let's laugh.
It's Bax and Nagle's Joke of the Day
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
on Rock 102,
I make you laugh.
Springfield's Classic Rock.
A Chinese man and a woman get married.
Okay.
As they go into the bedroom on their wedding night, the woman gets undressed and nervously gets under the sheets, right?
Sure.
What's wrong? The husband asks. Just pretend they're Chinese.
Okay.
The wife replies, I'm just nervous. This will be my first time and I don't know what to expect from you. And the husband replies, you don't have to be afraid of me. I'll only do what you want. So tell me, what would you like to do? And that's what I'll do. And the wife says, well, all my friends talk about 69. They'll all say I love 69, and there's nothing like 69. So what I want is number 69. And the husband looks very confused and says, you want the garlic chicken with snow peas? Yeah, because his mind's in restaurant
Well,
mode.
of course. I mean, that's
Oh, he's got to go right back to work after the
it's
after
one of
the
their
honeymoon.
It's one of their specialties.
It is one of their specialties.
Bax and Nagle in the morning on Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock.
Here's your Western Mass News First Alert for
6:33 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. It's time for news. Here's local radio icon Steve Nagle.
Thanks, Bax. A Springfield man was charged after allegedly pointing a gun at a victim and being found with a loaded firearm and cocaine. The Springfield Police Department states that approximately 1:35 a.m. on Wednesday, officers were sent to Saratoga Street for a gun call. The officers learned that a suspect had pointed a gun at a victim and was inside a convenience store on the 600 block of Main Street. Officers located the suspect, 42-year-old Noel Martinez of Springfield, and detained him. A loaded firearm and approximately 20 grams of cocaine were found on Martinez, and he was arrested. Noel Martinez is charged with multiple charges, including receiving stolen property less than $1,200, carrying a loaded firearm without a license, and a marked lanes violation. No,
he's fighting that
I'm
one.
just kidding. There's no marked lanes violation. I was just making that up. I could work at 22 News.
This is what we saw.
It's exactly what we saw. Let's see. A federal judge has dismissed a lawsuit filed by a former candidate for East Tampa superintendent of schools whose job offer was rescinded in 2023 after he referred to the school committee chair and an administrative assistant as ladies in an email. Dr. Vito Perrone filed suit against the city of East Tampa as well as the members of the school committee who ultimately voted to take back the offer. Cynthia Kwasinski, Megan Harvey, Benjamin Hersey, Marin Goldstein, and former Mayor Nicole LaChapelle. Perrone alleged the defendants violated his 14th Amendment right to procedural due process, a claim U.S. District Court Judge Mark Mastriani has rejected. The controversy, which drew public protest and even national media attention, began in March of 2023. Following 2 interviews, the school committee voted 4-3 in their March 23rd meeting to offer the position of superintendent to Perrone. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe it's pronounced East Hampton, not East Tampon.
No, I think it's Perrone, too. I think I'm saying that wrong.
No, Perrone disease is the curvature of certain appendages, and I don't know for sure that that's really part of the story.
Well, either way, follow along. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Perrone had requested to review a contract proposal prior to the next meeting, and on March 29th, the school committee's executive assistant emailed it to the plaintiff. Perrone replied to the assistant and Kwasinski in an email requesting increased compensation in the second and third year of his contract and additional vacation and sick days. The email began with the salutation, ladies, which Kwasinski found insulting. The following day, the committee met with Perrone via Zoom, but the committee asked him to log off so the members can have a private discussion. Kwasinski told other committee members that she found Perrone's use of the word ladies as unprofessional and dismissive, and that she is terrified of his behavior.
Terrified?
Terrified.
For a microaggression?
It's not even a microaggression. One of the
a microaggression. It's like a fraction of a microaggression.
Yeah. So, I mean, they go on to explain, the whole situation, and we know what happened. He didn't get the job, and then they tried to go through the other 2 candidates, and those people, that one lady didn't want the job, and I say lady respectfully. In his ruling, though,
I'm horrified.
The maestro,
I'm horrified by that statement.
Are you?
Yes, I'm terrified by the word lady.
In his ruling, the maestro wrote that negotiations do not constitute a legal offer of employment under Massachusetts law, and further, by asking to increase his salary in the second 2 years of his contract and demanding additional vacation and sick days, Perrone provided a counteroffer despite his assertions that he did not. Additionally, the maestro said the email sent to Perrone on March 29th was not an enforceable contract and that the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court had ruled that a school committee vote to extend a contract is not an enforceable agreement.
But would they even be negotiating had they not offered him the job? You usually don't negotiate with somebody who hasn't received the offer.
Yeah, that's a different beast when you're dealing with that type of hiring process.
I don't know, man. This I mean, not for nothing, but
well,
if he's got the wherewithal to appeal it, I would try to find a way to appeal this.
Finally, the maestro wrote that the Massachusetts statute of frauds requires certain contracts to be written and signed by the plaintiff in order for the plaintiff to make a claim, and that no such signed agreement exists, adding that emails and meeting minutes do not satisfy that statute. Yeah, the maestro's just doing the law.
No, I get it.
Thing.
I get it.
He only ruled on 6 of the 13 counts in the lawsuit, which dealt with the question of procedural due process, declining to rule on questions of state law, alleging breach of contract, violating a covenant of good faith and fair dealing, and the violation of the Civil Rights Act. Those counts were dismissed without prejudice. So that means he could appeal that.
Yeah.
Isn't it when you say without prejudice, that means you can go back and appeal those things?
I think so. I don't know for sure. I just think that I think the man was done wrong. Yeah. I think he was done dirty because the job was his to take, and it had not been for this microaggression, they'd have to find some way else to get him to not hire him.
And I still stand by this, that Mayor LaChapelle, a year before this incident, had a little incident of her own where she was in front of a group of students and said something to the effect of, and I don't have it in front of me, but it's like, you don't sound white, to a group of students of color. And it was like, why would you say something like that?
Now, I would think more people would be terrified by that statement.
I'm terrified by that statement.
I'm very uncomfortable with that.
Scared for my life. But
you can't see. Most people can't see me from here, but you can. I'm on the floor in a fetal position.
But and while I do not believe in the cancellation of somebody, I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? Like, people say stupid things all the time. I say stupid things all the time.
See, now I haven't noticed that.
But she was allowed the grace to apologize for that and keep her job.
Right.
Nobody was ousting her. Nobody was, calling for her over a racial statement.
Right.
And then a year later, they're in this process of trying to hire a superintendent. She was the vote that changed her mind on this to reject the offer to Vito Perrone. She was the one. Because she's like, you know what? That is a microaggression, and that's not going to stand here. Well, why wasn't Vito Perrone allowed the grace and benefit of the doubt to apologize?
He was never given the opportunity to apologize.
No, they just took it away from him. So, and I was told by another person that interviewed her, that's old news. That doesn't matter. It actually does matter.
Well, it does. Yeah,
it
you're
does
right.
matter if you're talking about if you're trying to set a standard for somebody. What?
You think about it. That's old news.
Yeah, it's old news.
Every criminal court case is old news.
Yesterday's court case is old news.
Oh, O.J. murdered 2 innocent people outside his Brentwood estate. Well, that's old news.
But he didn't ask. He lobbed a bunch of softballs at her, and the interview was like a nothing burger. And I had written him personally. I said, you might want to ask her about this. That's old news, I was told.
Yeah, that's horse crap. But I mean,
but
I don't. It all depends what Vito Perrone wants to do. I'm not going to put ideas in his head. I mean, he's a smart fella, and I'm a fart smeller.
Ah.
And but I would consider taking this to another level.
Yeah, I would too, especially the way you were treated about that, especially the whole thing about them calling the police after 11 o'clock and having somebody show up at his door because he didn't answer the phone because they were in executive session until way past 10:30 at night.
Now, does Maura Healey think that whole thing, that whole racial comment, is also old news? Or is she just willing to, turn a blind eye to something like that?
Well, here's the problem with when you talk about politicians. They tend to have these horrible cases of amnesia
until it benefits them.
Right. Well, I never heard that. What? No, she's a perfectly fine lady for this. Person for this job. Maura Healey would never say the word lady.
No, of course not.
Speaking of Maura Healey, at more than 20 days after unionized sanitation workers walked off the job in 14 Massachusetts communities, Governor Maura Healey on Wednesday reiterated her call for Republic Services to resolve the labor dispute. The trash and recycling collectors began striking on July 1st for more pay and improved benefits from Republic, leaving trash and recycling collections on pause across numerous cities and towns across the North Shore and Boston. Teamsters Local 25, which represents the workers, has been meeting with the Republic alongside a federal mediator, but the parties have not yet reached a contract agreement. Healey called on Republic to reach a fair deal with the Teamsters last week. She again made that request on Wednesday. I encourage Republic to get to the table and resolve this. People need trash picked up. It's summer. It's so bad for our towns and cities. It's so bad for our residents. It's bad for business. Stop talking about yourself like that. So, let's make it happen and do right by the people of Massachusetts. To my mind, Republic's just got to make it happen, Healey said when she asked what thinks will be a catalyst for resolution.
Oh, yeah. That stuff is starting to stack up. Boston's starting to smell like hell.
Well, didn't they finally come to agreement in Philadelphia over that whole thing?
I believe so, yes.
Piling trash up in the parks because that's where the mayor told them to drop it off as like a pickup point location.
Right. That's a smart idea. It'd be like saying, if Maura Healey said, tell you what, why don't you just take your garbage and chuck it into the Charles River?
Yeah.
It'll flow downstream.
And then citing complaints about overflowing dumpsters and threat to public health, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu told Republic's president that the city will start fining the company for not picking up the trash. Wu added that Boston will also require Republic to pay the fines the city has issued to businesses since early July related to uncollected trash. They're fining businesses who can't get a trash pickup. That seems ridiculous.
Well, of course it is. But, someone's got to pay.
Yeah, but you're taking it out on the business owner? The business owner doesn't have a choice. The business owner is held by a contract that they have with a trash company who's no longer working right now.
Well, I don't know if you are aware of this, Steve, but sometimes the state of Massachusetts is not all that business friendly.
You mean like when they or citizen friendly? Like when they raised the electric rates and didn't bother trying to fight that at all and let Eversource and what's the other one? National Grid.
National Grid, yeah.
Raise their rates.
Yeah, that's right.
30% and then go, oh, we didn't mean for it to be that high.
We thought that everybody would be happy.
Anyway, your Pioneer Valley forecast today is going to be hot and humid with a high of 90. Tomorrow, more of the same with a high of 92. It is 67 right now in downtown Springfield. I'm Steve Nagle, and that's the news on Rock 102. Oh, yeah.
The Rock 102 app, where you can...
To Springfield's Classic Rock at 6:53, and the Black Crows of Bax Nagle on Rock 102.
Going to be a hot one today and tomorrow. Heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Sunny, hot, and a high of 90 today. More of the same for tomorrow with a high of 92. It is 67 right now in downtown Springfield.
Rock 102 presents the Classic Rock Summer now through Labor Day weekend. All you got to do is listen to Rock 102 all summer long for details on how to grab your share of the summer stash of prizes, which includes the $25 gift card to Store It & Tavern every weekday through Labor Day. And if you want to win, go to rock102.com and you listen to Pat Kelly every weekday afternoon, and there you have it. It's the Classic Rock Summer brought to you by the Lee Auto Group and Rock 102 Springfield's Classic Rock.
You ever been...
Nope, not yet.
All right.
Still waiting.
You ever been listening to someone and they utter something that immediately makes you question if they have any idea what they're talking about? I do.
Every single day of my life.
Yeah,
yes.
right. I feel the same way.
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying I know how you feel.
Well, people on social media are sharing the buzzwords that immediately set off the BS alarm. You ready?
Okay.
Calibrate. This person says, I work at a school district. Every year there's a new BS buzzword. This year it's calibrate. That word comes out in a meeting or agenda, and you know the nonsense is about to get deep.
Suppose you work for like a machine shop.
Yeah.
You got to calibrate all the machines. That's not a buzzword. That's just you doing your job.
True.
Now, if you're here and you say, we're going to calibrate a new sales initiative, then you know we're in trouble.
Well, we used to hear that one guy, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day.
We once had to watch, this is even before you got here, we once had to watch a video as a staff trying to explain what a paradigm shift was.
I thought it was paradigm.
Nope, it's a paradigm shift. We had to watch a video.
The frog with the honey smacks. Dig'em.
Nope, not a paradigm or paradigm.
All right. That's what I thought it was.
And by the way, that is the worst cereal in the world.
Honey smacks?
Awful.
What are you talking about?
Gross.
It's puffed rice with honey on it.
No, it tastes like, like packing material.
It did have a little metallic taste to it, didn't
It's
it?
disgusting.
Anyway, team player. Anytime I hear it, I know that I'm about to do the majority of the work for zero credit and little reward. Family, in reference to the work environment.
Yeah, we've heard that. We've had that one before.
Well, it's not thrown around as much as it was by some previous people that worked here. We're a family. We're the Rock 102 fam. We're the Springfield Rocks Radio Group family.
The Manson family are a productive family.
Yeah.
We were not really a family.
No, but they try to do that to me. We're all on the same team. But listen, if they had to fire you tomorrow, they would kick you out of the building with no feeling of. You're basically cutting a family member off.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Integrated with AI. Oh boy,
Oh,
we
here
heard
go.
that.
Yeah.
Unprecedented.
That's not been around here that much.
Speaking of integrated with AI, we can talk about what's going to be happening here, right?
I don't know.
Well, it was in an article. It was in a news article.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we'll just make it a big surprise for everybody when it happens. Just like everything else here. Gaslighting. The word everyone was trying to use, usually using it wrong.
Most people do use that one wrong.
Growth mindset.
I don't even have to have ever heard it in this office. I know I already don't like the person saying that.
Synergy.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Influencer. Yeah, we hear that one all the time.
Isn't influencer another word for douchebag on Instagram?
Yeah, I believe we have 4 of them working here now, pumping out 3 videos a day each. Thought leader. I've heard that one before.
Here? You've heard the thought leader?
Maybe not here, but I've heard that one. Natural. It's linked to healthiness, but a lot of bad stuff is natural.
Right.
Alpha or beta in terms of people. Nobody's ever used that here.
Not really, no.
And holistic. That's another one.
Yeah, no, we don't use that one here. That one is not calibrated to our business.
What's your favorite buzzword? 293-1021.
My favorite buzzword is Open Line Thursday, coming up moments from now.
There you go.
It's just about 6:59 to Rock 102.
Boy, some chicken wings would really hit this.
And now, Bax's View from the Couch, brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware, your grilling destination. Weber, Big Green Egg, Uni Pizza Ovens, and Traeger wood-fired grills.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. How the heck are you? Folks, I don't know if you're aware of this, but apparently the internet is loaded with false information. I don't know why I'm just hearing about this now, but allegedly there are people using the interwebs every day to spread all kinds of stuff that is simply not true. Next thing you're going to tell me is that Nigerian prince who've been cashing in all those Venmo transfers I've been sending might not be on the up and up. Now I'm starting to think twice about buying all those supplements that are supposed to increase the size of my penis. Yesterday, for example, ESPN's Pat McAfee had to issue a public apology for reporting on a story from several months ago about a young woman at the University of Mississippi, who he later a story that he later found out was not true. According to reports, McAfee, who might be stupid, allegedly found this story that had been circulating on Yik Yak, an anonymous social media platform. It's all the rage with the kids. In this particular case, rumors were started about Ole Miss student Mary Kate Cornett, who is said to have allegedly had sex with her boyfriend's father. Seems like a pretty legitimate story from a legitimate source, right? Wrong. As it turns out, the story was not only not true, the young woman faced serious backlash and humiliation on campus because of McAfee's false reporting, resulted in her being outed by name. Yesterday, after meeting with both Cornett and her family, McAfee felt he had no other choice but to apologize for his irresponsible reporting. Folks, Pat McAfee is a former NFL punter who doesn't wear sleeves. If there was ever a guy whose credibility should be put to the test, it might be that guy. Listen, I report on a lot of stories too, but I always get my information from credible sources. The National Enquirer, the Weekly World News, Star Magazine. Those are legitimate news-gathering organizations. But getting your stories from anonymous sources on Yik Yak and that thing formerly known as Twitter? Come on, dude, you're working for ESPN. Where do you think you are, 60 Minutes? But hey, enough of my yapping. Sports brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware. Get a DeWalt Elite Tungsten Carbide Tip Circular Saw Blade, $20. Get the DeWalt 20-piece black and gold high-speed steel split point drill bit set, $20. It's the DeWalt 20-buck drill bit and saw blade sale going on right now at Rocky's Ace Hardware. I'm Bax. That's my view from the couch.
Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 7:13 and AC/DC with Bax Nagle on Rock 102.
It is going to be hot today. Sunny, hot, and humid with a high of 90. It's 67 right now in downtown Springfield.
And now, live from the Aaron Moran Studios in East Long Meadow, Massachusetts, it's Open Line Thursday!
Okay, 293-1021. That's the number for Open Line Thursday. By the way, we're brought to you by Linton Septic. Number one in the number two business.
Yes. And, they will be sucking out the crap from this phone line today.
Let's see if that's the case. Now, we all know the rules, don't we? No foul language, no hate speech. Try not to act like a dink. And
you got 30 seconds.
You got 30 seconds. There are 4 simple rules that everyone should follow. Let's see if we can make that happen.
There you go.
All right, let's see. Now the phones are ringing, and somebody gave up.
Well,
patience.
Because they're like, oh man, I was gonna act like a dink, and then Bax said the rule, and I can't do it now.
I was gonna swear and use hate speech. All right, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Hey, so I had a joke for you guys.
All right, go for it.
All right, so this dog walks into a bar, or walks into a bank, goes up to the teller, and asks the teller, hey, I'd like to take out a loan. She's like, a frog. Okay. Well, what's your name? And he says, my name's Kermit. Says, wait, you're Kermit the Frog? He's like, no, I'm Kermit Jagger. Mick Jagger's my father. So she's like, okay, can I, we usually need collateral. So he pulls out this little pink elephant. And she's like, well, I'm going to need to talk to my manager about this. So she goes into the manager, and he's like, hey, Patty, come on in. What can I do for you? And he says, she's like, yeah, there's a frog here trying to take out a loan. He gave me this little pink elephant as collateral. What do I do? He goes, that's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a Rolling Stone.
He's a old man's a Rolling Stone. Yeah.
That's way over 30 seconds, but thank you very much for the joke. Rock 102, good morning. Who's this?
It's Hawkman. How you guys doing?
Good, Hawkman.
What's up,
going
Hawkman?
on?
You know, guess what I'm doing now?
No.
Tap dancing?
Close. A little higher.
Juggling.
I'm pumping iron.
You're pumping iron.
Really? How you doing that?
Like it from your IV into your body, or how's that working?
Oh, no, I'm pumping real weight with my arms. I'm getting all jacked up like Joe and Family Guy.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'll be jacked in no time.
And before you know it, I'll be, I don't know, crawling up on stage with each lift and little legs, and
All right. Well, you keep working on it, Hawkman.
Don't skip leg day.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Thanks for the call. All right. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, how's it going? This is Justin. I got a joke that's better than the other one.
I sure hope so, Justin.
All right. What does the Starship Enterprise and toilet paper have in common?
I don't know. What does the Starship Enterprise and toilet paper have in common?
They both search Uranus for Klingons.
I didn't see that one coming.
You promised but didn't quite deliver. I've heard that a million times. Still a good one, though. Thank you.
Well, I did it. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Rock 102. Oh, come on. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, you talking to me?
Hey, what's up?
George from Agawam. Hey, Steve. Armed with that little piece of information about Mayor Elisha Battle, I'm just wondering why you didn't continue pushing that button and, just raise that information up more than once in order to attract the attention of the East Hampton residents, to the, basically the BS that she's pulling.
Well, I mean, George, Steve has brought that up multiple times.
Yeah, we did hammer it for quite. Yeah, after a while, it's like, how much more can you say about something? So,
yeah, but you were just saying, "Hey, ladies," and that, but you weren't bringing up the the fact that she was, given grace earlier.
We absolutely
we
did,
just
George.
spent 20 minutes talking about it, George.
It was 2 years. It was 2 years ago. We brought it up plenty of times.
Okay, I apologize. I must not have been listening at those times.
Yeah,
You need to take better notes, George.
And you're way past
all
30
right.
seconds, George.
Okay, all right. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
How you doing? It's Dan, the dog food taste tester. How you doing? Just wanted to say you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it.
Wait, what? The dog food taste tester?
Yeah, I taste test dog food.
Where? Where does this happen?
In where?
Where?
Yeah.
Just dog food. No cats. That'd be gross.
You're right about that.
All right. Well, we appreciate the call. Thank you very much. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Pat.
What's up, Pat?
I got a joke for you.
All right, Pat.
All right. So there's three guys sitting at the bar. First guy says, back in my hometown, you go in the bar, you get your first drink free. Second guy says, back in my hometown, you go in the bar, you get your first 2 drinks free. Third guy says, hell, in my hometown, you go in the bar, you get first 8 drinks free, and then they take you in the back room and you get laid. It's like, really? That happened to you? He goes, no, my sister told me about it.
That's a good one.
She's a loose gal. I got it.
Rock 102. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Dan the Computer Man.
What's up, Dan the Computer Man?
Been busy slapping butts and dropping nuts. I got a couple jokes for you.
Okay, let her rip.
Why did the man get fired from his job at the keyboard factory?
Why?
He wasn't putting in enough shifts.
I see.
All right, and you have a second one?
Did you hear about the monkeys who shared an Amazon account?
No.
They were primates.
Primates. There you go.
You sound like a computer guy that could wipe a hard drive clean if you really needed to.
Hey, you guys have a great day.
You too.
Okay, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Oh, hi. Good morning. My name is Roman. I got a joke for you guys.
All right, Roman. Let her rip.
Okay. Hey, there's a new restaurant in East Long Meadow named Karma. It has no menu. You get what you deserve.
Yeah.
Karma.
I get it.
Karma. You get what you deserve. I see.
You. All right.
There you go.
It took me a minute.
But it's good.
Hey, you quads. I want to say I love you guys. I've been listening to you idiots for a long time, and don't put off the Kardashian thing. That makes me almost pee in my pants. I got to sit on my commode in the morning just to listen to you. And I'll tell you what. Hey, I want to give a shout-out to my 2 sisters. Hey, turn up your hearing aids, you idiots.
All right.
All right. Thanks for joining us today.
All right. Have a nice
You're there. Okay. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Yeah, it's Jack Nice.
Hey, Jack. What's up?
Hey, I just want to give a shout-out to the hardworking men and women, the Connecticut Department of Corrections. They're in a tough contract negotiation right now. The state's not offering them any money. And I'm retired, and I just wanted to say I'm still thinking of these guys, and they're working hard.
All right, very cool.
Walls.
Well, we should put toll booths in at the entrance to Connecticut now.
Well, I don't know about that, but I just hope they take care of our fine men and women that work behind the walls.
I got you. There you go. All right.
Forgets about them.
All right, appreciate the call. Thank you. All right, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Jerry. I got a joke for you.
All right, ready.
So I'm out at the bar the other night, and I meet this girl, and talking to her, I ask her what she does for a living. She says, I'm a pirate. I said, get out of here. You have a boat and you rob people? She said, no, Siri, I fry airplanes.
I get it.
I don't get it at all.
Pirate pilot, I guess.
Oh, like a speech impediment kind of joke?
Did he mean something else?
I don't really know. Oh, look at the time.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's
open hieroglyphics. We got to decipher what you say.
All right, everyone's got a full hour to get their
Get your crap together.
Get your crap together. Speaking of getting your crap together, Linton Septic.
There you go.
Clean out your septic tank without any issues.
They're getting a lot of bang for their buck lately.
That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
They're getting what they paid for. It's 7:23 on Rock 102.
Wine enthusiast.
Just about 7:32 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. It's time for news. Here's local radio icon Steve Nagle.
Thank you, Bax.
You're welcome, Steve.
Why is my screen is frozen? Oh, there you go. All right, I got it.
You're back?
I got something. You ready?
I'm ready.
Over 120 defendants in Boston had their charges dismissed yesterday due to a public defender shortage from an ongoing work stoppage. Some legal experts claim that a similar work stoppage at Hampton Superior Court in 2004 is the reason why for the work stoppage happening today. The 2004 stoppage was also over pay disputes leading to a Superior Court ruling allowing defendants who can't afford an attorney to be held for no more for 45 days without counsel before having their charges dismissed. The resolution in that case was a pay increase, and public defenders in Boston are seeking the same result. Western Mass News spoke with attorney Chris Todd, the president of the Hampden County Lawyers for Justice, a group that assigns legal counsel in cases where defendants can't afford a private lawyer. We've been seeing quite a few of our bar advocates who are taking part in this work stoppage, and for good reason, who have declined to take appointments for the time being. It's not as pronounced as the eastern part of the state, but we're definitely feeling the effects here. These assignments are given to bar advocates. Oh, I've known plenty of those bar advocates. Most of the attorneys, after a long day at the courthouse, are over at the Student Prince. Having a good time. Private attorneys who are not government employees but who are paid by the state to take on these cases. In Massachusetts, court-appointed defense lawyers make $65 an hour compared to $150 in Maine, $125 in New Hampshire, and $112 in Rhode Island.
You know, somebody had sent me an email explaining the story a couple days ago. And to be honest, to dismiss cases based upon this seems like kind of a drastic measure. Because, I mean, you're talking about any number of crimes. And the truth of the matter is, bar advocates should get paid more fairly than what they're getting paid in Massachusetts.
Well, I mean, $65 an hour compared to out-of-state ones that make $125 or even $112. You know, I mean, what good? How much work how much emphasis are you actually putting into someone's defense anyway? If at $65 an hour.
Well, I mean, you want to get the best defense you can get, but
well, you're not going to.
But you're not going to get. You may get a good defense for like an attorney that really wants to work hard for you, but I mean the fact of the matter is the resources to get good representation is simply not going to be there. And I mean, if I were a lawyer, I'd want to be a lawyer in Connecticut rather than here.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to pay the taxes in Connecticut living in Connecticut. There's there's ups and downs to all of this.
And this is statewide, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like the bar advocates in Springfield are getting paid less or more than the ones in Boston, where like the cost of living is significantly higher.
Right.
Yeah, it's a what a rip.
Pre-sale tickets have gone on sale for a one-night-only wrestling event at the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield. And fans in our area are hyped up to celebrate a local legend. I've been watching wrestling since I can remember, since I was 5 years old. I have my WWE shirt on, said one Springfield resident. Him and his family are diehard fans of World Wrestling Entertainment. Now they have an opportunity to see something the Mass Mutual Center has never hosted before, Monday Night Raw. I like it raw.
I like it raw.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay.
Had ODB still been alive today, think about the wrestling career he could have notched himself.
Well, he could have had the Monday Night Raw theme song.
And in this corner, Dirt McGurk. Yeah, that would have been great. Anyhow, so Monday Night Raw is coming to the Mass Mutual Center.
Yeah, MGM Springfield announced last Friday the current champion and Springfield College alum John Cena will return to the city that night as part of this whole thing. The Last Time Is Now farewell tour that he's on. On Wednesday morning, pre-sale tickets were made available online. I saw somebody post a $537 to go see Monday Night Raw at the Mass Mutual Center.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if those were secondhand seller tickets.
For that price, it's got to be.
The price range was $64 to $1,300 to go watch fake wrestling.
No, it's not. It's not fake,
it's
Steve.
Fake.
Those injuries are real. If I were to climb up to the turnbuckles and like you swan dive at your chest, the broken ribs that you would receive because of my powerful wrestling moves, that would be all too real.
Yeah, it's not real, Bax. I'm just trying to break it to you easy.
I don't know where you're coming up with this. All I know is that this is very exciting stuff, and I hope Angelo Pupolo is paying attention that actual events that people want to go to do in fact come to the Mass Mutual Center.
Hey, they don't have no good acts coming here no more. What happened to Dean Martin?
He died years ago.
What about Sammy Davis Jr.?
He died years ago.
What about Joey Bishop?
He died years ago.
What about Frank Sinatra?
He died years ago.
What about Frank Sinatra Jr.? He's alive.
Is he still alive?
I believe he is.
He's barely hanging on.
Is he though?
I don't know.
Oh, he died back in 2016.
He died years ago.
Yeah. That's always like, was he alive or was he dead? Because he still comes up on that Family Guy episode on repeat, so I just assume he's still alive.
I thought he was still playing cards with Tony Soprano.
Nope, he's not doing that anymore. Anyway, at least 8,000 people are expected to be in attendance to see their favorite superstars. That means a huge economic weekend is expected for Springfield come September. All of our hotels are going to be full because there's not really many of these events happening on the John Cena tour, so we're going to have a lot of people coming downtown that may have never been here before. WWE's Monday Night Raw. I like it raw.
I like it raw.
Will be on Monday, September 15th at 7:30 p.m. So is that a live event then?
I think it is live, yeah. But you know what? This is terrific. This is great news for Springfield. You know, the Mass Mutual Center holds about 8,000 people. That would be a capacity crowd. But I think that's terrific.
It's terrific. I'm just the ticket price is ridiculous.
Well, I would never pay for that. But I mean, wrestling fans, there is no ceiling for a wrestling fan. They'll pay millions of dollars for the right night.
Yeah, tickets will be on sale in 2 days. The pre-sale was yesterday. Yeah. Filter by price. This is from the Mass Mutual website. $64 to $1,325.
Well, I mean, how close do you really want to sit? It's a small to medium-sized arena.
Mm-hmm. Do you really want to spend $1,300 on that though? See, this is the problem with these events. It's not that we're not getting good entertainment here.
Mm-hmm.
It's that we're getting entertainment at a cost that a market that can't handle that. And the people who can afford these $1,300 tickets, you shouldn't be doing that because that just gives in to the idea that somebody will pay this.
But these $1,300 tickets, you're talking like ringside seats, right?
I guess so.
Probably.
I don't even know.
Probably. Most people aren't gonna spend that, and it'll be only all the rich people that buys into that.
How many? Not to make stereotypical sweeping generalizations and snap judgment, how many rich people are really into Monday Night Raw?
Well, Steve, that's an overgeneralization and a snap judgment.
I mean, other than the people that are getting paid to be in Monday Night Raw.
I have, under pretty good authority, that the McNally brothers both love professional wrestling.
Really?
Sure.
Are you making that up?
I don't know. Am I? But they can afford those tickets.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the average fan who doesn't have that kind of money, are you like putting things aside to afford?
Well, if you
a
knew
ticket?
that Monday Night Raw was coming to Springfield, okay, and that's like a real big deal for you, like a huge wrestling nut. Well, listen, it may be a once in a lifetime opportunity. It rarely comes here, a live event at the Mass Mutual Center. Maybe you do invest in something like that. I mean, to each his own. Who are we to criticize how someone blows their money?
I don't know. I don't know how you justify any of that.
I'd be more than happy sitting in the back row.
Would you?
More than happy
for $64.
$64.
$1,300.
I'm not going to spend $1,300.
Oh,
but I would spend $64 to sit in the back row.
Somebody out there will. Everyone knows the dangers of tanning beds, right?
Yes.
A 25-year-old man in Florida named Henry Antunes Alvarado was at a Planet Fitness when they announced they were closing. And for some reason, that sent Harry into a frenzy where he started stripping off his clothing, ran naked through the gym, crawled into the ceiling, knocked down several tiles through the building, and tried to start a fire in the bathroom. The gym then called police, and when they showed up, they found Henry hiding inside a tanning bed and arrested him. And he was still naked. I mean, you got to get all the lines in there. Henry was charged with indecent exposure, arson, criminal mischief, and providing false information to law enforcement. It's still unclear what set him off or if he had any substances in his system.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Did he at least wipe down the equipment when he was done?
I would hope so. That's the most important thing.
You're naked on a tanning bed. You got common courtesy is to wipe that thing down.
I never understood that. Wipe down the equipment. You're basically asking people to take Fabuloso, spray it on a machine, wipe it off with a paper towel, as if that's going to get all the dirty DNA from the previous user off of the machine. You're just rubbing in Fabuloso and sweat into the machine. Nobody's really clean. You're relying on people. Everybody has a different perception of what cleanliness is and how clean something can be. So one person might spend the time to disinfect and wipe down the machine, while another guy just goes one spray into the paper towel and wipes up the drops of sweat that he had.
Well, I'm not a gym rat, Steve, but I will say that if I had to bench press, like 300 pounds, I'd rather do that on a bench in which bacteria has been spread around with a paper towel than to lie down on a bench that's got fresh bacteria all over it. That's just me. I don't know if I'm being too much of a germaphobe, but that's how I would operate in that situation.
These gyms are like a petri dish.
And does anybody wipe things down in the locker room, or in the shower when
that's what I mean?
Dudes are
nobody's
scrubbing their ass after a workout.
You always see the naked old guy, and there's always one naked old guy in a Planet Fitness who just kind of just is letting it all hang out inside the locker room and sitting down on the bench.
What is that all about? You're right about that. There's always an old guy who's in the locker room just sitting down, with his legs wide open. He's not getting dressed. He's not taking a shower. He's just sitting there to let everybody know, hey, I'm in a gym and I'm naked. I've seen that more than a few times.
I consider it it's the dentist's theory.
The dentist theory?
4 out of 5 dentists will disagree or agree on something, but there's always that one dentist who would definitely do squat thrusts in the cucumber patch with the old man in the locker room.
I didn't realize this is going to be a gardening discussion, Steve, but
somebody wants to deadlift a little bit, what I mean? Maybe work on their traps.
That is really not the
thirst traps.
Maybe that's not the time or the place for the clean and jerk. Let's put it that way.
But you think about it. Any given person, you could ask 100 different people.
Yes.
Will you do a rub and tug in the men's locker room with me? No. And you're getting the bad vibe from 99 of them. But there's always one other guy who's willing to probably do it. I'm just saying. You get that spunk alarm going off at Planet Fitness the spunk alarm just went off. There's somebody in the bathroom doing nefarious activities. Wah, wah, wah.
Why isn't this on the circuit?
That's what she said. Yeah. Hey, your Pioneer Valley forecast today is going to be hot, hazy, and humid, and a high of 90. Tomorrow, more of the same with a high of 92. It is 69 giggity in downtown Springfield. I'm Steve Nagle, and that's the news on Rock 102. Oh, yeah.
Pro contractors who want to be cool on the job depend on Pro Tool in Springfield.
We already know. Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 7:53 in Boston with Bax and Nagle and Rock 102.
Sunny, hot, and humid today and tomorrow. High of 90 today, high of 92 tomorrow. It is 71 right now in downtown Springfield.
You know, the Rock 102 Wine Passport is now on sale. For those who love wine and love it local, you can get yourself $150 in gift certificates. For just $75 to some of the area's finest local wineries, including Mineral Hills, Winehouse and Vineyard, the Hardwick Vineyard and Winery. It's half off. It's a hell of a deal. If you love your wine, you can get it right now at rock102.com. Part of the Classic Rock Summer from Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock.
I'm just reading some things here from the Route 10 Tire listener line. This one seems a little lengthy. This is somebody telling you not to get scammed by Geico. I guess there's some kind of, here's a weird thing that happened the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I had to call Bay State's blood work company now. It's a contract. LabCorp.
That's it.
LabCorp.
Once you join the LabCorp, you never quit the LabCorp.
What is that on your pal? Is that a pin? Is that a Bay State Health pin?
Is that a T-shirt from Bay State Reference Laboratories on your T-shirt?
So I called. I had to call the number, so I called it was a billing thing. I wanted to pay a bill,
sure.
Right? And so I called the number, but I called it from inside my house, like a Wi-Fi thing.
Okay.
And as I'm connected to the call, it just starts saying, we appreciate your business, and we think stay on the line for a free Life Alert medical device. And I'm like, what is this? This is what they're doing now? They're like doing
contesting,
but they're contesting or doing like a sales scam thing. And I hung up and I called back again because it wasn't giving me a menu. And it was the number. It was the right number. I double-checked, triple-checked the number. And then when I went off of Wi-Fi calling in my house and then called the number back, it was then like the actual LabCorp thing.
Okay.
So is there a thing where your number's being masked? When you call someplace, it's being rerouted to a scam thing. I don't know how that works.
That's a good question.
Has anybody had that experience?
I have not had that experience at all. That's interesting stuff.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it's interesting enough. I mean, when you're calling LabCorp, you'd like to think that you're calling LabCorp as opposed to something else, or you're being diverted to another call.
And I was calling the very number. Like I said, I triple-checked it. And when I called it on my Wi-Fi, you can use your iPhone on the Wi-Fi calling.
Yeah.
It redirected to this number. And again, I legitimately thought it was LabCorp in the beginning until they weren't even mentioning who they were. And then when I hung up, took my phone off of the Wi-Fi calling, then called back, then it was actually LabCorp. It was weird.
That's crazy. Like scammers have gotten that sophisticated?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Has anybody had this kind of experience with that?
I don't know.
You can do it on the Route 10 Tire listener line, 293-1021.
It's just about 7:58. Another open line's coming up in just a few minutes on Rock 102.
Rock 102.
Bax's View from the Couch, brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware, your grilling destination. Weber, Big Green Egg, Uni Pizza Ovens, and Traeger wood-fired grills.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. How the heck are you? Folks, I don't know where this comes from, but there are some people out there who are under the false impression that Massachusetts-based sports fans are insufferably bitter, obnoxiously jaded, and consumed with bile-spewing hostility. And frankly, I have no idea where them miserable rat bastards are coming up with these ideas. But that's the reputation we have. It's as if people have the notion that we simply can't be satisfied with anything. And that's absolutely not true. I'm more than satisfied with the Celtics, Sox, Patriots, and Bruins. That is until they screw things up, which they often do. For example, when the Celtics traded Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks last month, there were many believe it was a lopsided trade, since the only thing they got out of it was George Niang, who in comparison is no Kristaps Porzingis. Now, George happens to be a native of Lawrence, Mass. That's a town that makes Springfield look like the bougie section of Longmeadow. Yesterday, Niang appeared on the OG's podcast and said that as a Massachusetts native, he does not expect to be warmly embraced by Celtics fans due to the nature of his arrival, saying, quote, "They don't give a crap if I'm from Boston or not. They're like, you just took our unicorn and replaced him with a minivan. Get the F out of here." Kid, don't sell yourself short. It's a sort of spunky attitude that's either going to win us all over or it's going to be the thing that we can't stand about you. Either way, I think it's important to note that George has often been referred to as the minivan, a nickname he's been using for a number of years. Why? Who cares? Now, the fact of the matter is he comes at a significantly cheaper price tag, as nearly every kid from Lawrence usually does. But does that mean he sucks? I'm sure if it does, it'll be for many different reasons. But for the moment, I'm already starting to appreciate his negative hometown attitude, and frankly, I think he's going to fit in just fine. Until the season begins, and then all bets are off. But hey, enough of my yapping. Sports brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware. Hey, you cooking outdoors? What time should I be over? Hey, Rocky's got all the grills and griddles and outdoor ovens you're going to need, and there's a grill specialist at every Rocky store. At Liberty Street in Springfield, Dwayne is your grill guy. Good people, rock solid service at every Rocky's Ace Hardware. I'm Bax. That's my view from the couch.
Rock 102.
Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock. It's 8:11 and Van Halen with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Hot and humid today and tomorrow. A high of 90 today, high of 92 tomorrow. Heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. Friday at 71 in downtown Springfield.
And now, live from the Aaron Moran Studios in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts, it's Open Line Thursday!
Okay, 293-1021. Let's see if we can get this right this time. Okay? It's
Well-
Open Line Thursday, brought to you by Linton Septic, number 2 business. And here are the rules, which I'm assuming everybody by now should know. No foul language, no hate speech, try not to act like a dink, and get it out your system in 30 seconds.
There you go.
Okay?
Let's hope you can follow the rules.
All right, they're already calling, Steve. Let's see what you got here. Rock 102, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Joe from Brinfield.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
Not much, man. I heard about Ozzy, dude.
Yeah, we all did.
We all heard about that, yep.
Yeah. He was one of the guys, one of the pillars that got me into rock music, along with Metallica, Van Halen, and all the other guys. But Ozzy was the main pillar, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's a tough loss for a lot of people.
Yep, tough loss for the whole rock and roll world, the whole world, and the whole media world.
You're damn right, sir.
Yeah, but how does the rock and roll world feel?
They're not
about
happy
it?
with it. They're
No.
they're kind of.
But what about the people in the
taking it
music
back.
industry?
Yeah, definitely history.
All right, hey, look, you keep rocking all weekend, okay, buddy?
Yep, rest in peace, Ozzy, dude. You guys have a good day.
You too. Okay, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Ethan from Enfield.
What's up, Ethan?
So I'm just wondering about this Tractor Supply Co. meat sale you got going on down there.
Yeah. It's what do you want to know?
Can I trust your meat? Why is it so cheap?
You can trust my meat. I'm Steve Nagle. I'm selling meat out of the back of a truck. Who wouldn't want that meat?
Yeah, no, I think I would like your meat. Maybe I'll stop by for some of your meat.
You don't want how many ribeyes for 30? 20 ribeyes?
20 ribeyes for $39 bucks.
For $39.99.
Yeah. Can't beat it.
And which location is this, sir?
This would be the
Southwick at the Tractor Supply.
Southwick Tractor Supply this Saturday morning.
All right, awesome. Hopefully I can come by and grab some of your meat. Thank you.
Yes,
All
I
right.
would love you to grab my meat.
There may be a line, so you might want to get there
That's
early.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be there. I'm going to camp overnight. So.
All right, good. Smart idea. Kind of like you're waiting for, like, I don't know, Kiss tickets or something.
I take Zelle.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
See you guys.
All right, there you go. Okay, 293-1021, Open Line Friday. Linton Septic is spending good money for all of this.
Did you ever buy your meat with Zelle?
No. No, I most of my meat has gone Zelle free.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Waiting for the.
By the way, I know we're waiting, but I just wanted to point out I like that Hawaiian shirt you're wearing today.
Oh, you like this?
Yes.
Yeah, my wife picked it up.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, well, thank you.
She has good taste in things, except men.
What are you talking about?
She knows how to pick out clothes.
That young lady
but
hit the
does she know how to
jackpot.
pick out a husband?
Yes, she does. Oh, I make it up to her in other ways.
But no, I should have. If I had known today was Hawaiian Shirt Day, I would have worn a Hawaiian shirt.
Well, I didn't think it was necessary to put out an inter-office memo and let everybody know that today was going to be Hawaiian Shirt Day.
Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day, so if you want to feel like you want to wear a Hawaiian shirt, you can do that.
All right, 293-1021. Is there some sort of CO2 leak out in the city? Because I got to tell you,
I'm telling you, it's midsummer. Yeah, and people are. They're not into it.
Like Vince the plumber isn't falling all over himself to do some shutouts.
Maybe he feels like he called too much and he doesn't want to call again.
I'd almost take macadamian for.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here.
All right, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Eric, Guitar Guy.
Eric, the tire guy.
What's up, Eric?
I got a funny story. About Ozzy Osbourne.
All right, make it quick.
When I was 13, my mother hated him, but I loved him. So she'd hear me listening to it in my bedroom, and she'd bust in and go, "Is that Ozzy Osbourne?" I go, "No, Mom, it's Black Sabbath," and she'd leave.
It's actually a pretty good story.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, well, that's what the 80s were about.
But she had no idea who Black Sabbath was. But it still was Ozzy that I was listening to.
Ah, there you go. Awesome. All right, well, have yourself a good week.
Hey, Bax, have a good day off.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to the day off away from you folks.
All right, bye.
All right, there you go. 293-1021, Open Line Friday. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know. Lack of interest, perhaps.
I mean, come on. There's got to be someone that wants to that has something to purge.
Offer.
Something. Got to be something.
Well, I don't know. What else could we do? We could do something else.
I did get
listen to these dinks.
I did get a letter.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do a letter then.
You want to do a letter?
Let's do a letter.
All right. Well, there we go.
Letters. Oh, we get letters. We get your letters every day. Mailman, mailman, mail today. Are we trying to go out? Oh, letters. Oh, we get letters.
Today. Oh, boy.
Ding dong.
Mail today.
All right.
This comes from a young woman. I don't know exactly how old she is.
Yeah.
But as I read this, you may jump to your own conclusions.
All right.
She says, I will be emailing you for a request I have. Please stop talking for the whole morning. On my way to camp around 7 to 9, depending when you leave, I would like to listen to some Sublime, maybe Weezer or Nirvana. Not Bax and Nagle talking. Please, please, please stop talking for the whole morning. I understand it's a talk show, but I'd rather listen to my beautiful rock music. The whole 20-minute ride, all I hear is talking. I can't even understand what you're saying because I'm in the back seat. Take my advice and play rock music. Thank you.
Listen, lady, I don't practice Santeria, and I ain't got no crystal ball, but you are a nincompoop.
Here's, let me see if I can answer this to this young lady. No.
What
That's my answer.
What do people realize? This is a talk show.
Yeah, I guess. And really, what would you? Do you really want to hear Weezer that badly? I mean, does anybody really want to hear Weezer that badly?
I think this woman. How old is this woman?
It doesn't say, but she's going to camp, and sometime between here and now, she's hearing us talk endlessly.
She going to camp as a camp goer or a counselor? Or
it is not clear.
The owner of the land, the camp.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, anyway, letters.
And now you got people calling up.
Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hello.
Oh, what is going on here? Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Brian from Lebanon, Connecticut.
Hey, Brian. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, guys. Just want to say thank you, long-time listener, first-time caller. You guys doing a great job. Can you please bring back some more random meows? I notice you do it singing, but really love to get some more meows and basic conversation.
You want the meow back?
Yes, please.
All right.
All right. We will.
Simple request.
We will try to squeeze more of that in for you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Right.
Have a great day.
All right, meow. Have a good weekend. All right. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's the Hawkman again.
Hey.
All right, Hawkman. What's up?
I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Eric, who works over at Cluit's, for helping come over yesterday and fix our fridge. Thank you, Eric.
All right, yeah, Eric's a good dude.
Well, you know, Hawkman, Cluit's is a local family-owned business. Been around for over 70 years, both locations in Ware and in Ludlow.
Well, Bex, I know that because me and Eric used to be cousins about 30 years ago, so.
Cousins?
Cousins, sir.
You're like related?
My mother married his uncle years ago.
Ah,
all right.
Wow. So the puzzle all comes together, doesn't it?
Comes, full circle.
You know, and I want to give another shout out to my buddy Mike, the one guy. Mike, when you do open lines, let the Hawkman know, and I'll call my way up on stage, and we can do like a duo comedy show.
Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, well, Hawkman, you have yourself a fine weekend, okay?
All right, bye, guys.
All right, there you go. Rock 102, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I win.
You didn't win anything.
No, I know. Just you guys for lack of callers, so I'm just calling.
I appreciate you helping out. Your participation is is well noted.
Can you smell your own breath through the radio speaker?
Amazing, captivating.
All right.
Thank you very much. Okay, Rock 102, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Julie from Hartford.
Hey,
Hi,
Julie
from Hartford.
I wanted to tell everybody that we have a robot fight going on down at Makerspace CT on Main Street in Hartford on Saturday. At 10 a.m., we'll have 32 robots that we're going to put in an arena. They all have weapons on them, saw blades and chop saws and everything.
Like battle bots.
They're going to be fighting. Like BattleBots, exactly like BattleBots. We'll even have some teams from BattleBots.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It is so much fun. If you want to bring your kids, it's $5 to come in. 960 Main Street at Makerspace CT in Hartford.
All right, Makerspace CT. Okay, and what's the name of the event again?
The name of the event is Maker Battle.
Maker Battle.
That
All right, I
sounds
just
awesome.
found it here on Google.
All right, well, thanks for letting us know. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Thanks so much.
All right,
I'd
there
like
you
to go
go.
see that.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like a lot of fun. I love destruction.
I'll be right after I'm done hawking meat. I'll head down to the
head right
robot.
over.
Yeah.
All right, let's take one more here. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Lori from Agawam.
Hey, Laurie. What's up?
Hi, I just want to give a shout out to our friends at Sofreno Tree Service, Pitbull Express Pool Water, and White's Electric for helping us to get our site ready over at Sun Valley Campground in Stafford Springs to put our park model in. Those guys are awesome. If you need any work, give them a call.
All right.
Very good.
Sounds
Well,
good.
there you have it.
Cheap
All right.
plug. Do
Thank
another
you.
one.
Okay. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, guys. It's the disabled trucker. How are you?
Good.
What's going on?
Good. I got some bad news actually for you, Maxie, and you're not going to like this too much. So you are still sitting down.
Yeah. What's up?
We were standing outside. I'm doing the yard work thing now, so we're standing around like three of us talking to an Enfield DOT crew, and we all decided, as we're standing there and sweat like real men and working, that we can't have you retiring anytime soon because you fuel us every morning.
Well,
we respectfully have. We have to respectfully ask that you push off your retirement probably a couple of years. You got to push some clock time back.
Well,
if
dude,
you don't mind.
I mean, listen, I appreciate the sentiment, but I mean, you have 2,243 days left to me. I mean, that's quite a lot. If you ask me, that's a lot.
I don't know. We'd like to hedge our bets, so if you can add, another 1,000 days, then we all feel a little bit better.
1,000 days, dude. You have any idea how many years? That's
almost 3 years.
3 years. I'll be 68 years old. I'm not that interesting now.
I thought you were a Hall of Fame broadcaster. You can't do 3 more years?
Yeah, dude, that and $1 will get you in a bus. That's not going to get you very much.
All right, I'm out of workshop ideas.
All right. Well, I appreciate the support nevertheless. Thank you very much.
All
right. There you go. All right. Well, that's it got salvaged, I guess. Thanks to Linton Septic for spending money on that.
Yeah.
Number one.
Money well spent.
2 business. It's 8:25 on Rock 102.
Live in concert, Saturday nights at 9 on Rock 102. The best performances from classic rock greats.
Back to
8:33 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. It's time for news. It is brought to you by the law offices of Mark E. Salamone. Injured? Tell the insurance company that you mean business. Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1 right now. Here's local radio icon Steve Nagle.
Thanks, Bax. A woman accused of crashing into a health center and striking multiple cars, injuring 3 people, is expected to change her plea today. The incident happened at the Z at the Z in Springfield back on January 24th. Do they mean the X? Because that's where it happened.
So I mean the Z and you know what? The Z and the X on the keyboard are like right next to each other. So maybe it's a typo. It's Z X C. B and M.
That's exactly what happened because it says the headline, plea change set for Springfield's ex-crash suspect. And then 22 in the story says the incident happened at the Z in Springfield. You ever go to the Z in Springfield?
I've been to the zoo.
That is a crazy intersection, that Z.
Yeah, like you go back, you go one way,
and then you go
the other way, another way, one more
diagonally down the other way, and then you go back the other way.
Yeah. No, I've never been to the Z, just the X.
What about the Y? Have you ever been to the Y before?
I have been to the Y.
Have you ever eaten at the Y before?
All I know, Steve, is that it is fun to stay at the YMCA.
Yeah, I like to eat at the Y every once in a while.
I'm sure you love it, Steve.
The driver, identified as 37-year-old Jennifer Poulin of Springfield, allegedly struck several cars on Belmont Avenue before driving to Sumner Avenue and crashing into Caring Healthcare Center.
That's right by the X.
In a Z fashion. Officers opened the passenger door, but Poulin reversed the car, allegedly striking an officer with the door, and then crashed into another section of the health center. She then drove down Belmont Avenue, hit 3 parked cars before finally stopping on the sidewalk where she was taken into custody.
Yeah, police said there's no need to feel down. Pick yourself off the ground because you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy.
It's fun to stay at the Z.
MCA.
XYCA, whatever. 2 police officers were injured, and 1 person who was inside the health center was also hurt. The 2 officers were treated at Mercy and are expected to be okay. Poulin was arraigned on multiple charges and all that stuff. OUI drugs, possession of a Class B drug or a Class Y drug.
Right.
Or an X drug. Was she on X?
Wouldn't that have been ironic?
Yeah, that would have been weird. Her change of plea hearing is scheduled for Thursday morning at Hampton Superior Court in Springfield. She's probably going to make a deal. Like maybe you shouldn't be doing drugs and driving your car.
Probably not. And I realize that people probably do it all the time, every day, several times throughout the day. But, the X is not a really simple intersection to navigate when you're sober.
Yeah.
Never mind if you happen to be high.
Well, I mean, it's difficult for anybody. All the time.
I mean, there are more difficult intersections. I think we could all agree to that. But, I mean, the X, if you're not prepared, I mean, look out.
Well, good thing it wasn't this rotary down here in the center of East Longmeadow.
Exactly.
A Springfield man was charged after allegedly pointing a gun at a victim and being found with a loaded firearm and cocaine. The Springfield Police Department states that approximately 1:35 a.m. on Wednesday, officers were sent to Saratoga Street for a gun call. The officers learned that a suspect had pointed a gun at a victim and was inside of a convenience store on the 600 block of Main Street. That's where officers located 42-year-old Noel Martinez of Springfield, detained him. A loaded firearm and approximately 20 grams of cocaine were found on Martinez, and he was arrested. And he's charged with carrying a firearm without a license, receiving stolen property, less than $1,200, and cocaine trafficking of 36 grams. Yeah, see, you shouldn't be taking out your gun in the middle of a convenience store.
That's, I mean, you're always going to get the cops called on you.
Yeah.
Always.
Always?
Well, I mean, I think that like convenience stores, say like a Cumberland Farms, is a really stupid place to commit a crime. Let's say you're trying to hold one up, and all of a sudden Steve Nagle walks in and thwarts a terror cell.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have been there.
I don't think my prowess would have scared this man away. I mean, he had a gun. The other lady that I walked in on, she said she had a gun. I don't think she had a gun.
How do you know?
Well, usually if you say you have a gun, you're probably going to show it.
Did she have like a finger in her pocket?
She had her hands in her pockets.
Huh.
That doesn't mean nothing, though.
She could have had a gun in her pocket.
She could have, but probably didn't. Police are investigating after a man arrived at an area hospital with a gunshot wound on Wednesday morning in Enfield. According to police, the man arrived at Bay State Medical Center in Springfield at around 7 a.m. for the care. Police said following the investigation, the shooting could have taken place in the area of the 100 block of Windsor Street. The man underwent surgery and continues to receive care at the hospital. Authorities will remain in the area on Windsor Street today to continue their investigation. There is no threat to the public. Well, how do you know that if you didn't... How do you know there's no threat to the public if the guy is not saying what happened to him?
Good question. I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, these are important questions that need to be answered.
Well, they must feel like this is like a lone wolf situation, and that now that he's been detained or whatever, we got nothing to worry about.
The Hamden
streets of Enfield are as safe as any place on earth.
Here's one out of your town. The Hamden Police Department is urging residents to follow local and state laws surrounding the use of electric dirt bikes. So you might want to pack that one up, Bax.
Mm-hmm.
License for it.
Believe me, I'm flooring it up and down Allen Street all the time. Just to get to Mountain View for my soft serve.
According to police, while electric dirt bikes may appear to be a fun recreational option, they are not legal for use on public roadways. The department emphasized that riders cannot operate these vehicles on any public property that is not specifically designated for recreational vehicle use. Additionally, state law mandates the operators of electric dirt bikes must wear a DOT-approved helmet at all times. Well, this is dumb. I'm not wearing a helmet.
I mean, it's... I would wear a helmet, even on a dirt bike, even when everybody in town is making fun of you for riding a dirt bike on the road.
Hamden police also reminded parents they can be held legally responsible if their children are found operating electric dirt bikes in violation of state law.
Ooh, now it gets interesting.
For the more information on recreational vehicle laws in Massachusetts, you're encouraged to visit mass.gov or contact the Hamden Police Department directly. I would just go to mass.gov. I'm not sure that the Hamden Police Department really wants to have educational phone calls over what the laws of riding a electric dirt bike are.
They got enough going on over there. They don't need to be answering everyone's phone calls about, hey, what's going on with the dirt bikes?
Yeah,
what can you tell me about dirt bikes?
That just seems to start soliciting people to do that is probably not the best idea.
I agree.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just save that kind of phone call for, like, say, for instance, you went to, you went to Mountain View and you ordered the chocolate sprinkles, but they gave you the rainbow sprinkles instead. Well, that's something you'll probably call the police department over.
Yeah, I would.
I didn't pay good money for rainbow sprinkles when I wanted the chocolate ones.
That's actually, don't do that. That's a misuse of the 911 system.
Are you sure that's not an emergency?
No, it's not an emergency. A man who pleaded guilty to trafficking drugs around the Norwalk, Connecticut area was sentenced to federal prison on Wednesday. 42-year-old Jelson Perez of Norwalk was sentenced to 5 years in prison, followed by 4 years of supervised release, according to the U.S. Attorney for Connecticut. According to court documents and statements made in court in May of 2023, the DEA's Bridgeport High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Task Force and Norwalk Police Department began investigating a drug trafficking ring that distributed large quantities of fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine. The investigation, which Sullivan said included court-authorized wiretaps and controlled purchases of narcotics, revealed that the organization was coordinating the transportation of kilo quantities of cocaine from Texas to Ohio and kilo quantities of fentanyl from heroin from New York City, and distributing the narcotics in and around Norwalk through a network of individuals, including Perez, who went by the nickname Spank.
Spank. All right.
That's like the best drug trafficking name you can come up with. Spank. Hey, watch out. Here comes Spank.
Spank should be here any minute with the stuff.
Where can I get the good stuff? Oh, you got to go see this guy Spank. He's got a monkey, on his back. And
has he ever
spanked the monkey? He might have. He may very well have.
Well, I'm not so sure I want those drugs then.
I just did the story because the guy's name was Spank.
I understand that.
Also in Naugatuck, I like doing Connecticut news because it's close to the end of the show. A man was arrested for drunk driving and other charges following a traffic stop. 39-year-old Lazaro Ramirez admitted to police that he drank 3 beers on his way home from work. Police said they saw 3 children, ages 1, 9, and 11, improperly secured in the back seat. Oh, it was take your daughter to the bar day, wasn't it?
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah.
Take your daughter to the bar day?
They initially stopped his vehicle on Waterbury Road on Tuesday around 6 p.m. Police say they were conducting traffic enforcement in the area. They had Ramirez pull into the American Motor Lodge's parking lot. They said they learned he had no license, registration, or insurance. They also smelled alcohol and noticed signs of possible impairment. During the investigation, officers said they found a folded dollar bill that contained suspected cocaine residue and multiple empty beer cans throughout the vehicle. Police said Ramirez failed the standardized field sobriety test. He was arrested and charged with 3 counts of risk of injury to a minor, operating under the influence, improper use of registration, operating without insurance, and operating an unregistered motor vehicle. He's fighting that one. Ramirez was released on $20,000 surety bond and is expected to appear in court on August 14th. DCF was also notified about the incident. Hey, this is very much like my childhood. I remember my dad having to go pick my sister up from her job at the ShopRite. And him saying, "You want to go for a ride?" And I'd hop in the back of that blue Dodge, whatever sedan that he had from work. It was work vehicle.
It's work vehicle.
And he had the Bud Heavy and the cup holder.
You got to have a road soda on your way.
And I was just rolling around in the back seat at like 8 years old.
Nice.
No seat belt, nothing.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, see, we survived all that.
Now, where was the destination on this so-called ride?
What do you mean?
You said you want to go for a ride. Was he like going up like from package store to package store?
I said he was going to pick up my sister from her job was ending at the shop.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and then he went to go pick her up, and then so then we were both in danger on the way home.
Which, well,
it's kind of like riding it's like being on an amusement park.
But doesn't that kind of bond the family a little bit?
Yeah,
brings them closer together.
Hey, listen, my kids and I would like sit in front of the TV when they were little, and I'd put one of those virtual roller coaster videos on YouTube.
Sure.
And then I'd pretend like we were in the roller coaster, and I'd rock the basket back and forth.
Sure.
You know, say good, safe fun. It's the same concept, just in real life.
And probably safer, too.
Yeah.
You're not likely to wrap your couch around a pole or a tree.
No, but my dad was the OG roller coaster ride.
Yeah, every day was like Six Flags in that car.
It was I think it was Dave Attell that said, I always thought my dad was a superhero, and I realized when I grew up he was just a drunk with a cape.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And I survived.
And you did.
There
Look
you
at
go.
you.
Your Pioneer Valley forecast today going to be hot, hazy, and humid. Heat advisory in effect until tomorrow night at 8 p.m. 90 today, 92 tomorrow. It's 71 in downtown Springfield. I'm Steve Nagle, and that's the news on Rock 102. Oh, yeah.
Turn your home
102 Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 8:54, and the Foo Fighters are Bax Nagle on Rock 102.
Hot, hazy, and humid. Heat advisory in effect until tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Sunny and humid with a high of 90 today. It is, what is it now? It is 74 in downtown Springfield.
This Sunday at 9 o'clock on Rock 102, it's Baxy's Musical Fun Bag. A full hour of the loudest classic rock we have in the entire system. The Ramones, The Replacements, Elvis Costello, The Smiths, a lot of other great stuff. It's brought to you by Raspberries Records in Ludlow and in East Longmeadow. I'm telling you what, if you're looking for vinyl, the only real place to go is Raspberries. Mm-hmm. And again, Baxy's Musical Fun Bag every Sunday night, 9 o'clock, just before Little Steven's Underground Garage. From Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, got a couple of texts on the Route 10 Tire listener line.
All right.
Follow-ups from this morning. I know you already talked about the WWE Raw, but for 4 tickets in Section 2022, Row S, I paid $488.
For 4 tickets?
Yeah. Where's Section 22 compared to where the stage is?
Well, if you
Row S is pretty far back.
It is, but if you try to imagine Section 22,
yeah,
it's right between Section 21 and 23. If you can try to imagine that.
That's I know exactly where it is.
You can't miss it.
Yeah,
it's right there.
$488. Yeah, I mean, if you're into it and you want to go to it, I'm not discouraging you. I was talking more about the tickets that were listed for $600 or whatever it was.
Well, I mean, does this include like all the fees? And everything?
Probably. If he paid $488, that sounds
probably.
Like he probably would put it in there. What else? Why is this? What is the internet not working now?
I don't. It's working for me.
Oh, talking about my drunk dad on the car rides. Steve, not all dads leave a lasting impression. Consider yourself enlightened.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
And this one's even better. Hi, Steve. I can't call in, but thanks for ruining the South Park episode during Hollywood Trash. Next time, say spoiler alert. He was going to go home and watch it today.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's a lot you would have missed, even with the plot line.
The whole spoiler thing is you. First of all, there's no way of my description is actually going to ruin the show for you because it's not as funny as the actual show that they put on. The other thing is, in this day and age, you can get how do you protect yourself from seeing any information about anything? About what?
Well, have you ever noticed, like on some, like you read an article online about a TV show?
Yeah.
More and more of them are saying, "Hey, spoiler alert," and then they'll get into the meat of the story.
Mm-hmm.
People are doing that. I mean, they're having the courtesy of at least giving you a heads up that this may ruin the entire show for you.
I'll try to be more mindful next time when ruining a cartoon that you could probably see. It was probably everything was in the trailer of the cartoon.
Sometimes that happens.
And then finally, what's Steve torching this weekend? I had a weed burner, but my wife took it away. But on a side note, I know now how much flowers cost and how to plant them. He must have burned some of the good stuff in the garden.
He had it taken away? What the hell was he doing with it?
You can get carried away with it. Well, once you start realizing you can melt things and burn things, it actually becomes very fun.
Yeah, but that's the reason you got it.
Right. But maybe he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing, like killing the real plants that were around other than the weeds.
That's half the fun.
But what am I going to torch this weekend? Well, I got $39 and there's 20 ribeyes in a box at the meat swap at the Tractor Supply on Saturday morning in Southwick.
For that price point.
Hey, I wonder if you could cook all 20 of them for $39. Maybe I'll expense that on the company account.
It's 8:59 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock. It's 9:11 and Fleetwood Mac with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
It's going to be hot today and tomorrow. A heat advisory in effect until 8 p.m. on Friday. 90 for a high today, 90 for a high tomorrow, 74 right now. In downtown Springfield, are you ready for some fun facts, Bax?
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it hits you in the nads. The Bax of life.
The Bax of
the
life.
Bax of life. We're not
all right.
All right,
Number
Steve.
one.
Number one.
Did you go to Planet Hollywood in the 1990s?
Yeah.
They were once a big deal with over 60 locations. Now there's only 2 left, Times Square and Disney World. It's kind of like my ex-wife's tight little VIP lounge. Used to be standing room only in every city, but now it's just 2 tired attractions clinging to artificial flavor and overpriced drinks. One smells like Mickey Mouse. The other is Mickey Mouse.
But there's a lot of stuff all over the walls.
And she's effing goofy. Number two. Guess created and sold the first pair of acid-washed jeans in 1981. And I created the first pair of crotch-washed undies after she rode my disco stick like she was exfoliating wallpaper paste with her clam hammer. That rinse cycle had more bleach than a Florida meth lab. Number three. Midnight Cowboy.
Yes.
Is the only X-rated movie to win Best Picture.
That's true.
I didn't know it was an X-rated film.
It was, yeah.
Was there that much graphic?
It was graphic enough for the times.
For the time, right? Anyway, same rating I got when I accidentally submitted my homemade stepbro gets stuck in the snack drawer video at the PTA Film Fest. Number four. Play-Doh was originally created in the 1930s as wallpaper cleaner. Which is funny because I once used her inner thighs as a Swiffer to mop up a trail of whipped topping. I left more streaks than Michael J. Fox with finger paints and IBS.
Is that called Cool Whip?
It's Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Number five. Basketball in North Korea has different rules. Dunks are 3 points. Last-minute shots are 8. Nothing but net threes are 4. And you lose a point for missing a free throw. Which sounds just like my last relationship. I finished with a rim rattle, I got bonus points. Hit nothing but net, that's a guaranteed round 2. I missed the free shot, boom, she Venmo'd me for the plan B and blocked me on all platforms. She blocked me from everything.
Oh, that's too bad.
And there you go, that's your fun facts for a Thursday.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it hits you in the nads. The Bax of life.
The Bax of life.
Bax of life.
Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
GG Inc.'s